Welcome to my sailing channel, Long-Form Sailing. I'm Shane, and I'm happy to have you aboard on part 4 of my solo crossing of the Tasman Sea from Hobart in Tasmania to Nelson in New Zealand. The last episode left off with a night of sailing through Force 8 squalls while nearing the coast of New Zealand. In my sleep-deprived state, I described how the boat was singing me a very convincing Cossack march, and I now know what it is to have apparitions at sea. However, day 15 dawned with a perfect Force 5 wind from the north, allowing me a speedy beam reach in towards Cape Farewell. This lasted until mid-afternoon, when the Tasman put on its last theatrical show, as if to say, "You made it this far, well done, but you're not there yet, and I haven't finished with you." I would have to earn the last few miles to the safety of Tasman Bay. Just filled away the genoa, and looks like we've got another squall coming through. So I didn't really want the genoa out there anyway because of the wind that a squall brings with it. But I'm hoping it'll slow the boat down enough to miss the bulk of it if it goes across in front of me. You can see on the radar there that it's coming from the north, and hopefully it'll cross my path in front of me and will come through relatively unscathed. But it's got all sorts of scary stuff like thunder and lightning coming with it that I can hear. So that's always makes a sailor feel a bit nervous. Lightning and boats don't go well together. So yeah, I'm the tallest thing for miles and miles around, hundreds of miles even. So, yeah, we'll watch this space. That's where the squalls are coming from, and there's one that's just passed over us but hasn't delivered any wind to speak of really, and hardly any rain. It's just, yeah, a bit of a fizzer. But the one that's coming across in front of us could be different. There's a beautiful rainbow off to the south there. Certainly feeling very moody and sort of ominous, but I'm hoping that it will come to not too much, but I'm leaving it all reefed just in case. Well, the squalls ended up being a total fizzer, thank goodness, and I saw the main electrical storm passing way ahead, so far ahead that when it was directly in front of me I couldn't actually hear the thunder. I could just see the lightning, so nothing on the radar coming up anymore, so that's a relief. So now I'm under sail, but I've just got the engine running on idle, in neutral, to charge the batteries. Because I do all my cooking and everything runs off my lithium batteries, so at this time of year there's not much sun to recharge everything, so I very much rely on my my new alternator to charge the batteries, my Electromax, which it does very well. It does about 10% of the battery capacity every hour. So at the moment I've let it run down to 45%, so I'll probably run it for, well, as long as I can bear the noise really, a couple of hours. Well, hove to again, about 60 miles off Cape Farewell to the west, and got a large front that I'm in at the moment, and the worst of it is yet to come, so I thought, well, there's no point barreling on towards the Cape with this thing on me, especially as it could get a lot worse. So the advantages of radar proved themselves yet again this morning, because it's so overcast. I just can't see the fronts and the squalls when they're approaching. There's just no difference in the sky, so the radar alarm went berserk, and I had just enough time to put on my wet weather gear and safety gear, get out, pull in the genoa, and it kept on climbing up through into gale force, so I hove to, and quite comfortable. I mean, at the moment, I'm never complacent about these things, but we're sitting quite nicely, 50 degrees into the wind, still going at about 1.5 knots in the direction that we want to go, because I put it into a port tack, which keeps us on course actually, which is nice. And I can go down below and do my dishes. I've already had brekkie, and just ride it out. Down below, when you hove to, it's relatively calm. And you can see here, you know, you're sort of away from all the wind noise. It's just riding along like a swan. Everything's on a lean, of course, but it's not uncomfortable. Yeah, so we're all good. Out there is the maelstrom. I'm just a little bit wary around this area because we're in relatively shallow water now, especially the closer we get to the Cape. It's not a bar, but it's definitely a threshold into very shallow water. So I don't want to be anywhere near there in these kind of conditions. So we'll ride it out probably until midday, early afternoon, just when it starts to abate, and then we'll tractor on. Well, it's 10 to 4 New Zealand time, and we're still about 40 miles off our point where we turn into Tasman Bay to head to Nelson. So we'll be passing Farewell Spit tonight. Just having this dream broad reach under triple reef main and staysail. Still doing 7 to 8 knots, and just gorgeous. I mean, and you occasionally the cloud over New Zealand will thin out just enough to get a very dim outline of land. Pretty sure I've spotted the Tauraruas, my old stomping ground, and this morning I got a very dim view of the Southern Alps, and occasionally I'll get some outlines of the west coast. So very exciting. But just look at this sailing. absolutely beautiful. Now that all those squalls have moved through, it's feeling like the conditions are much more stable now. So I reckon we'll be in Nelson, if this continues, mid to late afternoon tomorrow. Today is the day that we'll come into port, because we're making a beeline now across Tasman Bay, down Tasman Bay from the north to Nelson, and I'm getting my first really clear views of the land now, and this is really the best one. Yeah, just beautiful. There it is. It's looking at the Takaka Ranges to the west of Nelson. That's in the direction of Nelson itself. Just a stunning morning, and that big bank of cloud above the Takaka Ranges. Just gorgeous. There's the sun rising in the east. Very, very happy to have arrived. So this is the first sort of really fine sailing day I've had in the whole crossing, coming into Tasman Bay, and I hope it lasts, because I've got all three sails drawing to their full capacity, full main, staysail and a full genoa, and it just feels so good to feel Mahina, you know, let off her leash. I don't think there are many things comparable to this. Having a beautiful day sail to cap off quite a trying passage is just such a gift, and I feel so grateful for it. What a day! What an entry into New Zealand. So we've notified the Port of Nelson that we're coming in, and they've in turn notified customs, give them an hour's notice, and we're just coming in the leads now, the approach to the entry to the port, and yeah, hopefully it'll all go well. Butterflies in the stomach a little bit, there always is when you're coming into an unknown port or even a known port. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Fingers crossed. I spent the morning sort of, well, the afternoon, it's 3 o'clock now, just sort of getting everything ship-shape and converting the boat from a blue water cruiser to a boat that's about to come into a marina, and there's more things than you think to do. Get the step down, put the fenders out, get all the lines ready. Yeah, sort out the galley for customs. But hopefully it'll all go smoothly. Never thought I'd be coming into Nelson in my own yacht. I mean, this is incredible. What an occasion. made it.